Chapter 1 Fires of Earth. Year 2100 Kyoto, Earth. The cherry blossoms still bloomed, even if they were mostly synthetic now. Lena Kai walked the stone path of the Oljan district, her fingertips grazing the railing of a wooden bridge older than the Mars colonies themselves. Every morning for the last decade, she performed this quiet ritual, an homage to what Earth once was, and what it still stubbornly clung to. She paused to watch a group of children practicing the tea ceremony in a nearby temple garden, their instructor dressed in a formal kimono, with augmented reality overlays of past masters guiding her movements. This was Earth now, a patchwork of memory and machinery, desperately holding onto its traditions as the solar system raced past it. Lena's neural implant blinked softly in her vision. A secure packet had arrived, bouncing through half a dozen shadow relays before reaching her. She frowned and opened it. Message: Martian fleet movement detected. Target trajectory: Earth orbital perimeter. Hostility high. Your expertise is required. Kai, you were right. She stood still, heart pounding. The rumors were true. In 2045, the Martian exodus was framed as a mission of hope. Earth's governments had sanctioned the departure, desperate to reduce planetary strain. The 300,000 colonists were pioneers, volunteers, visionaries, chosen for their resilience and brilliance. The Global Council had called it humanity's second dawn. But in the 55 years since, those colonists, now self-identified as Martians, had cut all democratic ties with Earth. Their society evolved into a technocratic regime, led by Chancellor Solon Vex, born in Olympus City, a man who had never stepped foot on Earth. Martian transmissions no longer mentioned Earth. The Martian educational systems taught that Earth was a birthplace, not a homeland, a fossil. Mars was the new cradle of civilization, efficient, self-sustaining, ideologically pure. Lena had warned the Council. As a historian specializing in pre-Exodus cultures, she tracked changes in Martian philosophy, language, even fashion. The signs were clear. Earth was no longer revered, it was recentered. And now the Martians were arming. The Global Council met in a subterranean chamber beneath Old Geneva. Holograms flickered with tactical data, fleet positions, energy signatures, Martian warships deploying. Councillor Ebeni Okafor turned to Lena. You were consulted as a cultural advisor, not a tactician. I'm telling you, their actions are ideological. Lena said, they're not just asserting independence. They're rejecting us, our history, our identity. This is more than war, it's erasure. General Taikta leaned in. Then we must remind them that Earth is not yet a relic. Arguments erupted. Half the Council favored diplomacy, the other half prepared for a defensive strike. The Martians hadn't made demands, only movements. But history had taught Earth that silence before invasion was just strategy. In a classified briefing, Lena was introduced to Project Viridian, a hidden Earth initiative meant to preserve uncorrupted cultural records in the event of planetary catastrophe. She was stunned. The Council knew war was coming. You want me to lead this? She asked. You're the only one who believes memory is as important as missiles, said Taikta. If Earth falls, our traditions must survive. In Olympus City, Chancellor Vex stood before a sea of Martian citizens. His voice echoed through the digital sky. We owe Earth no allegiance. It is the cradle. Yes, but the cradle must be broken for the child to rise. The crowd roared. He continued, Earth clings to ghosts. We do not, we build new myths. Born of red soil and forged in Martian steel, we are the sovereigns now. The Sovereign Armada activated. 20 ships slipped from Martian orbit, silent and cold as knives. The countdown to war had begun, and with it the fight not just for territory, but for the soul of humanity.